Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome to another day of a rainbow of sketches from Scrapper Sketch. I'm playing along with the gorgeous sketches that Lisa Sikorsky has created for the week-long series which she has called a rainbow of sketches. And we are on day number 2, which was actually yesterday. I'm just playing catch up because I only decided to do it yesterday. So we're doing day 2 and then we'll do day 3 today, hopefully maybe later, and then we'll be all caught up and everything will be good. So for today we have an absolutely gorgeous sketch, and it is this one. So it is this sketch where we have a 12 by 12 and we have 3 strips of pattern paper of various widths, a little thing up here, don't know if you can see that, with labels. We have one landscape photo with a frame behind it and 2 distinct clusters. I really love today's sketch and I am excited to give it a go. So I am primarily working with Paige Evans' Splendid. It's a collection I've not really used that much yet. I guess it's one of those collections that I loved but struggle to use. It's a bit samey, if I have to be honest, in terms of Paige's style and collection, but I do love it. The colours are really bright and vibrant. I love the florals, hence why I have 2 packs and I actually have another one somewhere, because I do love Paige's florals and I particularly love them in this collection. And we don't have all of the collection, but I do have the thickers because they are stunning. The thicker phrases, these are really fun as well, and we have some stickers as well. I think some of the icons, such as the sewing machine, the teapot, the pie, the teacup, some of the fonts, it's not my favourite, but I do really like the colours in it, so we are going to use it. And of course I have used it before. It's not a case of I hate it, I'm never using it. I don't hate it, I just struggle to use it, that is all. So for today, we are actually going to start with a white piece of card. And then I've pulled this out of the paper pad, this out of the paper pad, these 2 are loose cardstock. So this is paper 21, which is the borders, and this is paper 9, which is the fruit. I am looking at that. So it is a rainbow of sketches, so we do have to focus on a particular colour, and today is orange, in case you haven't guessed. So I've got a few different pieces. Now that I've sorted all my little embellishments, those of you that have previously seen my scrap room tour, you will have seen the little drawers. I had about 100 of them by my desk. They've all gone, and I've now sorted them into little boxes like this, like I have my flair. So I've got things like pegs, wood veneer, acrylic, clips, bows and all that kind of jazz. So I've pulled out some of that, got some wood veneer, some pegs, a little fluffy thing, some acrylic, some wood veneer. I've got this, I don't think we'll use it, but I just saw it while I was talking to you. I have fussy cut a couple of elements, and yeah. Together with that, I've also pulled in some frames from my all-time favourite collection, Spectrum Sherbet. I've got a blue with green one and a sort of orangey reddy one. So I am going to try and focus on orange, but it's not going to be a monochromatic layout of any kind. And the photo that I am scrapping is a bit different. It's actually this, and this is the new logo, new name of Dotty About Flair. So it's the Flair Hut. We're still Dotty About Flair. And it's a really exciting change. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. I love the colours of sort of a navy dark blue with the orange, and I thought orange, as soon as I saw the orange, I thought this would be a great way to document this, because of course it's a massive thing. So that is the new logo. So let's trim this down. There we go. Probably trim that a little bit too much there, but that's okay. I'm just going to trim here and then here. So the actual logo is this part. I've added that blue line just because I wanted to. So it's a bit of a weird photo size. The actual logo, sorry, is actually square. So if I show you this, these are the new stickers that I've had printed for packages, tissue paper, etc. So that is the actual logo. I've just made it into a landscape photo basically, and I'll probably use one of those stickers on this layout as well. So it's only a small photo, it's only a small thing to document, but it's still something I wanted to document. I've also pulled out these are the remnants from Spectrum Sherbet, and they are amazing. And we also have some orange pieces in here, so I thought we could use some of these. So I will probably just tear it. Let's just go tear crazy. And I'm not thinking about it too much, I'm just getting it on the page, okay? So there we go, we've matted our photo, but then I am going to bring in some other pieces. So let's bring in this, like so. See, so I'm just making it really, really rustic, I guess you could say, a bit texture, a bit of dimension, etc. Okay. I love this, so let's use this. These remnants are so cool, so they're all like distressed elements, they are all torn papers, you get them in all sorts of sizes, some of them are gigantic, like look at the size of that, and you get them in all the different colours, so you get them in this spectrum of colours, hence Spectrum Sherbet. So you get the Strawberry Lemonade and the Tidal Wave. Love them. So there is our photo matted, that's how I'm going to leave it. It's quite out there. I am going to add a frame to that, and I think I would like to add, I'm going to add this frame, so I'm just going to tear that in half, then pop some adhesive there and there, and there and there. So we're going to put this about here. As you can see, I'm not thinking about it too much. I'm not getting het up on placement, straightness. I would like this to semi-align. So let's pop that there. And there we have our frame behind our photo as per the sketch. This is probably, actually, I know, don't fall off your chair now, probably going to be one that I do stick to, because I love it. And I love them all, but sometimes you look at it and you think, I want to put my own spin on that. And I probably will end up doing that, but it's probably going to be quite closely aligned to the original. So I've pulled this paper because it has the oranges, but it also has the blues. So initially I want to chop here, and I want to chop to here. Now I know this bottom one is more of a red, but still I do love it. So we've got that one. I do want to put a bit of blue. I just need to decide whether we want it to be that blue or this blue. So I'll cut them both, and then we can have a little play around. So that's going to go about there. There we go. And I will keep these. It's like a canvas texture sort of effect on the paper. It's really nice. I did bring this in again just for that little bit of blue, so I will cut a strip of that. There we go. And then, let's see. I'm just gonna cut strips, and then we'll play along. It won't be wasted, will it, at the end of the day? We'll just use it on another project. And then we have this one. So, I was thinking these three would work. There's a couple actually. So, I'm gonna cut here. I do love these border strips because you get a load of patterns and colours out of your one paper. More bang for your buck, or whatever the saying is. So we've got that one that would work very nicely, and then we've also got this one. Excuse me. this one could work nicely. That's probably it on them. And then let's have a play, shall we? Okay. So, let's remind ourselves. Let me get the sketch up. So here is the sketch. So we've got this wide one at the bottom, thin one, and a slightly thicker one there. So, I want to start with this one at the bottom. And I'm going to dive right in and stick that down because it's our thicker one and I know I want to use it. So let's not faff about, let's stick and commit. There we go. So there is our first element. And whenever you look at a sketch, you're never going to know the measurements because that's not how a sketch is intended to be interpreted. So you put your spin on it straight away by the way you cut your papers, which I think is such a brilliant way of approaching a sketch. So never worry about the measurements. I know some people get really het up about it, and that's okay if that's the way you roll and you want it to be perfect. That is absolutely fine, but don't let that take away from your creativity because it's your way of putting your spin on it, and then you can still stick to the placement of the photo and the embellishments and all of that fun stuff, but you've not sort of got yourself all het up about the measurements, okay? That's my little advice for today. I want to cut this off. I love the idea of keeping a ruler in because obviously we are a crafty business. So that worked really well, especially with all the new fun stuff that is coming soon. So I love that. And at that point you will understand why we have gone for the flare hut. So I quite like the idea of that. Maybe we need a bit of a lighter blue. Let me try it with this. That is the same paper, but I think that could work. What do we think? We do have this darker one still. Let's try it with our photo on. Okay. Yeah, I think we need more blue. So, I'm going to commit with this one. And I am going to commit with this one. So that's going there. And then I'm just playing around at this point, trying to get an idea of where we want things. We do have a couple of washies that we could use. We've got a tape measure washi, which I think is from Vicky Booten, but don't quote me on that. So that could go at the top there. I quite like that actually. So let's put another blue. Orange still remains the focus of my layout as per the challenge of a rainbow of sketches, but I'm adding other colours that match or that help my layout be what I want it to be. So if you are playing along with this series, don't get het up on the detail of it being monochrome unless you do love a monochrome layout, because I love a monochrome layout. And I'm not going to lie, my initial idea was to do monochrome, but to be perfectly honest, my time is limited for scrapping at the minute. I haven't scrapped for over a week till my last video and my lives Thursday, Friday, and that is what I have really missed. So that's what I wanted to get back to. and I didn't really want to have loads and loads of time of hunting around for the right embellishment or the right colour. So yeah, I'm thinking that could go there. Our photo would then go here. And then our clusters here. Let's see what that's like without that. Without, I think. Okay, so that is all stuck down and that is the base done. You will see that I have gone off piste because there's 3 on the sketch and we've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it works, and I'm going to raise this up on foam. We've got some ends here, so let's use these odds and ends of fun foam. Pop that there. Then we've got another bit going there. And let's pop another bit there. I do apologise now, I don't know if you can hear this, so I may be better just being quiet and not saying anything. But I do apologise if you can hear any rumbling. It is indeed my belly. I got up and started working this morning and was really in the zone packing orders. And so it's 12:30 and I've not actually had breakfast yet. That is my next job. But I wanted to get this done and up, so then tonight I can do day 3, which is what we're actually on. But I wanted to get this one out there before that. So yeah, I do apologise if you can hear it, and if you can't hear it, just forget I ever said anything. Okay. What I love about fun foam is you can literally cut it to whatever size you want or need. Which is great, because I do want to put some on our frame, because otherwise that's just going to sort of float, and that is no good. So we're going to put a piece there, and a piece there. Okay. And then you can either tape over it, you could use your Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. I'm going to use a bit of tape. My tip for this is press down hard, otherwise it's not going to stick. So press down hard. Okay. So our photo is going to go about, make sure you can't see any of that tape, it's going to go about here. There we go. So there is our photo. So now we can just get to town on some embellishments. I've already decided I'm not going to use this. I want to use that, but not on this layout. Okay. So then we could put an acrylic piece. Let's do that. I do also have an acrylic piece from the only orange acrylic I have in a title is this one, which is Love Your Face, but that's doesn't really match the photo. That's from Colourcast Design, so I can't really use that one. But yeah, until I went hunting, I didn't realise how few orange I have. I do also have some enamel dots. Well, I have a lot of enamel dots, so we may well bring some of those in. I'm just going to put that pack, which is Pink Fresh, there to remind me to look for some. So there is our first acrylic piece. I've used tape with that. And then up in the top, you will recall from the sketch that we have this lovely little piece, which is 3 labels intertwined. Not intertwined. Layered. So I pulled out this and I fussy cut this, so we could use them. I do also have this clip, which is from Pink Fresh Studio, and it's one of my favourite ever collections, but I can't remember what it's called at the minute. Go Anywhere. I can't remember. So I'm just pushing that under there. No, not a fan of that. Okay. I'm actually going to be controversial and chop the end of it off and then stick it down as an embellishment. So I am going to push it under here. Like so, it's like an epoxy. So that's more like an embellishment rather than a clip. I did think about using something like this. Then we do have some labels in here, so let's grab these out. I've not actually used this sticker book. Some of them are clear, some of them are not. Not a huge fan of clear stickers for scrapping, but I do use them for planning, happy planner. So for this, I'm going to use the orange because that is the colour we're using today. Take it off the page as I do and just snip. That'll go in the bin, not got time for little pieces like that. And then we'll maybe bring these in something like that. So let's bring this one in there. And then that one in as well. I do love that. It's living the dream. It's off the cut apart paper. Cut apart papers are great for your extra embellishments, of course. And then we've got this always amazing. I'm going to go for yay though, I think. And again, this is acrylic. It's etched acrylic, so it's got yay etched into it. Just going to put a bit of tape, and then I am going to use some Nuvo for this one. There we go. You don't need all that much, really. And I'm going to pop that here. There we go, and then flare. We do have a couple. So we've got this Summertime Leaves, and this was an exclusive sub-box, flare scription box. So I'm going to use the stars, I think. And I'm going to pop that there. And then we're going to have some leaves as well. And we're going to pop them there. So I'm loving this, and our clusters are going here. So before I go ahead and add much more, I do want to dig in to the floral ephemera, just to make sure we do get some florals on. Okay. I'm actually going to take that up. Because I would like build a little cluster there. So let's have these two colours. And then this flare can go on there still as the centre of that floral. Love that. And then we do have this, which is Vicky B. I'm going to put that there actually. This is a fussy cut one. And then let's add a page one. Just about there. And then again, the flare can go in the centre there. I'm not overly keen on this one. I'm not sure why. Let's see what we can do. that on there. Oh, my flare's got stuck to there. Okay. Done this sort of backhanded way, but it's okay. And then I want that to go there, so then we've got a bigger cluster going on there. Love that with the leaves. Then we've got a couple of photo corners, so let's use them. They're photo corners, or they could be arrows. Whatever works for your project, I guess. So we're going to put that one there. I have used glue because it is a small acrylic piece. So it's a bit too fiddly for some tape. And I'm going to put that one there. There we go. Then probably not going to use either of these as it goes. Got an acrylic scissors. Not sure if they're going to go actually. Actually, let's put them up there. So I'm just putting the glue in the middle of these so that that can go there, and then I'll also add in this speech bubble heart up there. That can just go on there. It's all about the layering and adding different bits. I do have this clip. Not sure that really goes. I'm going to add a couple of these acrylic plus signs as well. So let's add a dollop of glue there. And finally this one, and then I'll probably look through the sticker sheet, the stickers and the page embellishments next. Don't think we need all that much more. I followed the sketch pretty much to the letter today, guys. Lisa will be very shocked, but I really love the layout of it. So I'm going to put these up there. So, because they're like plus signs, so they're like plus, it's a plus, it's positive, it's amazing, it's exciting, that sort of idea I've got going on there. So I'm going to put those florals away. I'm just going to sort of stick these up a little bit. It's a great way to get some texture going on for you. I did bring the transparency, and I've also got all of the 49er Market goodies, but I don't think we need them. I am going to add this on the flare, so I'm just going to put a tiny piece of a dollop of glue, and we're going to stick that there, like so. Then I'm just going to leave that to dry because it is very bulky. I'm going to add that there actually. Well, which one do we want to add there before I go ahead and add it? There we go, maybe this one. What do we think? Yeah, I'm going to add that one there. So I'm just going to add the glue to the arrow. rather than faffing with the circle. And that is going to go there. And then we'll add this one as well, I think. And get the glue all over my desk, but you know, what's new? Making a right old mess here. And that one's going to go there. There we go. Don't think we need that there. No, don't need them there. Okie dokie. I may add in a couple of these. They're arrows or they're triangles or they're whatever you want them to be, within reason. We're going to add it as an arrow here. And I think we'll add another one down there. So I'm just pulling off the film. It's on all acrylic wherever you buy it from. Unless it's pre-packaged from the big brands. But the likes of Pear Tree, Bramble Fox, Colour Cast, etc. It'll generally be protected, which is good. Okay. Now I was saying about clear stickers, but if it's on white cardstock, they can work. Not my favourite, but they can certainly work. I'm just opening up the sticker book, tearing down the sides so then I can just slide stickers in and out. Don't have to open the ends like that. So now I can just go like so. So we may be able to use one of these, let's see. I do actually really like this one. Pop that up there. That's my only thing with clear stickers. They're not as easy to move as like usual stickers. So you do have to commit relatively early. Okay, so I've used a couple. That's better than nothing. And then these puffies, let's see. So adventures could work. It's like new adventures. Pop that there, and then if we come here and grab the alphas, we could actually spell new. And W. Okay. I think you could say that the colour orange is predominant on my layout. I hope so anyway. I think it is. So I'm just going to add a couple of the puffy hearts just in those two clusters. They are gold. That's probably it from them. Let's look at the sticker sheet, and that's going to do it. Okay, take them out of there. So we've got this orange slice. I'm going to pop that on there. It has nothing to do with it, but that's fine. And we've got this blue, because I don't want to forget the blue, even though orange is our predominant colour. That's that. Just check on here again. Okay, I love that. Radiate positivity. That is perfect. So that's going to go there. I wonder if we could use another. I'm going to use another one of them, I think. Why not? So that's then going to turn that little triangle into a arrow, which it could be on its own, but I think when you've got two, it emphasises it. So I like that. Pop that there. Excuse my head. We've also got this little tab that says details, so we're going to put that there, and then a couple of word phrases. So we've got the process, which I think is really good for this sort of documenting. Big ideas, because that's what it's all about. This it allows us so much, and I can't wait to share it all with you. It takes time, but we're getting there. And then let's have inspire. That's certainly what we hope to do. And I'm going to put that there. And then finally we're going to have some enamel dots. Just see if we've got any orange. Some orange doodlebug. This is from the fall assortment. I have got a massive box full of enamel dots, and I don't use them nearly enough, so that I need to start doing that. So we've got 3 up in that corner. I'll probably do some journaling for this layout as well, but that will be on the back, and it's probably going to be a bit private actually, believe it or not, so I'll keep that off camera. And then let's put some, yeah, that tape is actually more yellow, but I think we can get away with it being blue. So there is the finished layout, guys, for day 2 of a rainbow of sketches, which is a 7-day event for the 7 colours of the rainbow. I have an empty corner and I have white space. I absolutely love this. There is so much texture, so much dimension. We've got this bow, which isn't quite set. Lots of acrylic, we've got puffy, we've got enamel, we've got torn, we've got paper, we've got card, we've got washi, we've got stickers, we've got clear stickers, we've got wood veneer, we've got flair. So much on this one layout and I love it. Thank you so much for the inspiration, Lisa. You are a gem, and thank you all to you for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. It really, really does mean so much to me. I really appreciate it, and I will see you back for day 3 in not so very long. Bye for now.